Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing super well. Today's video is going to be about making kombucha, and I'm so excited, and I know you guys are too, because I posted on Instagram a picture of me with the 2 bottles of kombucha that my mom and I made, and you guys said that you really would want a kombucha making tutorial. So I'm going to show you the ingredients you need, the time it takes to go through the whole thing, and how to make amazing kombucha from home. So if you would subscribe to my channel, that would help me out a lot, and like this video if you want to see more content like this, and comment below if you try this at home. So we're gonna start using this giant mason jar and filling it up to about 3,000 milliliters of water. It's massive. You can find them at Hobby Lobby. That amount of water is going to help us make about 2 of these glass bottles. You need to make sure that you have airtight bottles. And again, both of these things can be obtained from Hobby Lobby. They have really great coupons and deals. You can get the 40% off coupon anytime online, and then you can also look for when their mason jars or glass products are on sale, which is about like once a month. So yes. Okay, so first I am just pouring the water from the mason jar into a pot, and then I'm going to put it on high heat until it reaches a boil. And when it reaches boil, I'm going to turn that off. We didn't have any loose leaf tea at home, and we needed to finish up some green tea bags we had, so I just decided to use those. So I debagged 6 green tea bags. And then I poured about a cup of white sugar. Okay, and like I said before, you want to make sure that the water has boiled and now is turned off. And then you want to add the green tea bags and the sugar to the water, mixing it around with a wooden spoon or spatula, making sure to really scrape the bottom of the pot so nothing sticks, and the sides so nothing sticks. So basically we have just mixed in the green tea and the sugar, and we want to make sure we scrape the bottom of the pot so there's no sugar sticking to it. And we turned off the stove top, so we're just gonna wait until it reaches room temperature, which is probably gonna take around 3 to 4 hours. So just let it sit, go do your thing, and we'll come back in 3 to 4 hours. After a few hours of binge watching your favorite Netflix show, mine of choice is Dead to Me. Highly, highly recommend. You are ready to take out the tea bags, and I'm using a colander or some kind of sifter, and you just want to take out the tea bags and kind of press on them with your wooden spoon just to make sure you get everything out. All you have to do next is take the pot off of the stove and pour it into that large mason jar which we store the water in the first step, and then we are going to add the SCOBY. Okay, so make sure your hands are washed right now if you haven't already, because you're going to be dealing with the SCOBY, which is bacteria. So if you are buying a new one, you can use it. It should be stored in 1 to 2 cups of water. So you just want to take it out from that water and place it into the mason jar. Next, you want to cover the mason jar with some sort of breathable material. A more sustainable option than a paper towel would be a cheesecloth. So you want to cover it and put a rubber band around the top of it, and then you want to store it in a dark space that doesn't get a lot of sunlight and is relatively warm for around 5 to 6 days. And then we also put like a shopping bag over it just to maximize the amount of darkness it has. After 5 to 6 days, you can take your mason jar out of that dark area, uncover the wrap, and then take out the new layer of SCOBY that will be at the top. take that out with 2 cups of the kombucha water, and then you're ready to funnel this new kombucha into your bottles for storage and serving the drink. So in an unfortunate turn of events, it appears that my footage has been deleted for this part, but it's pretty easy to explain, so I'm going to try my best. But basically, once you have poured out the filtered kombucha minus the SCOBY and 2 cups of that kombucha water, which should be in a Tupperware, you are going to pour it into these 2 separate seal-tight containers, which you will eventually be serving the kombucha out of. And you are going to store it in a dark place for just 1 more day, and this is to aid in the carbonation process. At this point, you can also add like any berries or herbs, fruit, whatever you want to enhance the flavor of kombucha. So if you want to add blackberries or raspberries in your drink at this time, that would be awesome. And yay, you are done. This is the final product, how it looked like for me. You see there's a lot of bacteria that settled at the bottom. That's totally fine. You just don't want to shake it too much when you pour because it's carbonated, so it could bubble over. But store it in the fridge, enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching and requesting this video. If you have any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss another one. Thanks, you guys.